Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series 100 Bumblebee with the roll cage and all that. So yeah, let's get right into it. So here we have everything that comes with the Studio Series 100 Bumblebee. Of course, you have the figure, the accessories, and then the box. So we'll take a quick look at the box first. And as you see, we have that CGI render of Bumblebee, which looks nice. Face 100 Studio Series, all the tags. They've now moved to plastic-free packaging, except for tape and glue, obviously. Transformers Generations, all that, the Rise of the Beast movie logo, and then different pose of Bumblebee on the sides, a logo, authentic, all plastic-free. Then it is a licensed Camaro, which is nice, big screen inspired, and then just stuff we're not gonna read because it spoils the movie and backdrop and stuff. So speaking of the backdrop, we'll look at this real quick because I didn't take this out beforehand. And so this is the backdrop he comes with. Very interesting, kind of gives us a sneak peek in the movie. And just really quickly so y'all can see. There he is in the display. And that's that. Let's get this out of the way before we try to analyze too much about it. But yeah, so the Bumblebee figure is really nice. I've had him for a couple weeks now, and he's very fun. So as you can see, yeah, close and personal, nice blue painted eyes and silver all around the head. And sculpted detail in the back too, the door wings, the wheels, nice silver and gunmetal gray paint applications for the chest and for the shoulders and arms. Nice bright yellow plastic. Nice gunmetal gray plastic for the abdomen. And then just the ports for the arms, for swords. Then more silver paint on the legs. Tires, backpack, feet. The back of the car on it. Yeah. Oh, he's pretty good. He's very solid figure. Don't think anything's gonna chip or crack, really. So very solid figure overall. But so articulation for Bumblebee consists of a ball joint at the head for almost full rotation. It just gets caught in the sculpt to there on both sides. But full rotation, not much side to side, and then a little bit up, not really down. And if you notice, that's a spot for an Autobot logo, so I'm guessing he's supposed to have one, but mine just didn't have one on his forehead. But yeah, and then on my copy, he has really stiff ball joints in the shoulders, so for 360, obviously the door wings get in the way. You can't really force them out, unfortunately. And then very slightly past 90 degrees, bicep rotation. And then past 90 degrees at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. But he does get a waist rotation, mostly unhindered, which is nice. Then ball joint at the hip for universal, so forward that far, back to that far. Everything kind of collides with each other then. And only out that far, which is not the best, but, you know, just due to the sculpt, there's just not a big enough cutout on the ball peg joint over there. Then he does get thigh rotation, a weird single soft click knee. You'll just see it just go full free range here, but then just soft clicks all the way, so you can kind of see the weird struggling I'm doing with this. So yeah, but it does get you to 90 degree in the knee, and then the foot is really nice articulated. You get obviously your ankle tilt, which is really nice, and then your rotation due to transformation. And if you really feel like it, this can move around due to transformation as well, but it's not really articulation. So really quick looking at his accessories. It of course comes with the Stinger Blaster, I think is what it's called. And painted in that nice gunmetal gray, yellow, casted in yellow plastic, then painted. But you don't know why they did. They obviously have that very similar plastic color already, but I don't know. I wish they would have used this paint for the blade, make this blade silver, like on the one that came with B120. No, that came with the Studio Series 18 Bumblebee, like this one. I wish they could have done something like that to make it painted. But then you can kind of see similar details in the blade. kind of just the like pipe, the wiring detail in there, kind of the back. Obviously this one's pointed, this one's just one side, but yeah. Then mine, I broke a peg off on mine, but I'm pretty sure this works. Yeah, this works if you feel like it. And then just really quickly bring in Jeep Bumblebee, because he's my favorite version of this mold. You can give him the sword, so they are cross compatible, and they're not going anywhere. After shake, my bad. But so if you really want to, cross compatibility is a thing you can do if you want to do it. And then, but yeah, so he overall a really nice figure, very solid. I like it a lot. So yeah, size comparisons for Bumblebee and Robot mode. I'm gonna do a couple. Just lower the camera like to this stand is not the best, but that'll work. But so deluxes, obviously related to the movie, we have Bumblebee movie Wheeljack from Cybertron. So they're pretty eye to eye. Bumblebee's a little bit taller. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if we can. There we go. But Wheeljack's a little taller actually. So there's that. Then we have the Bumblebee movie RC. RC's definitely taller than B. Can just see the height difference. I just can't get this stand close enough to the ground, so it's very annoying. And here we have the Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie, just because I thought it'd be funny to show the two off. So he looks nice. Scales very similarly. And then here we have the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. So we gotta see how he's gonna look in the movie compared to Optimus. Which looks nice. Bumblebee's still like half his height. So that looks good together. Then of course everyone has already seen this guy, so it's not that big of a deal, but we have the new Studio Series 99 Bottle Trap. I already live streamed opening him, so y'all shouldn't be surprised that I own this guy too. And then just make sure that head's tapped in. So let's see how these two will scale with each other. Yeah, that's it for her. Oh, and then just real quick, because I think it'd be funny. Obviously, here we have Jeep Bumblebee again. So you can see the similarities and differences in the like sculpts. Kind of see the thighs have changed, arms are similar, shoulders are similar, chest design is similar, head design is similar, and all that fun stuff. Definitely still, this is one of my favorite B's. I just wish maybe a little bit lighter yellow, just so this would look better, because that does not match at all. But then just another Bumblebee comparison. We have this is the 72, 74 Bumblebee in Studio Series. You can kind of see Nightverse and Bayverse comparisons, kind of the mix of the two designs, which is very cool. So you can see how the actual front of the car makes the chest, the back wheels end up on the legs, front wheels end up on the wing, on the door wings. See door wings, and then the bumper right there, shoulder details. They both got racing stripes, you can see on the back. But so yeah, that's basically it for robot mode. So let's get to the transformation. So to transform Bumblebee, what you want to do first is what I like to do first is take these panels on the other leg and just fold them all the way out, just like this. And then take the feet, rotate the toe inward, and then flip the tail light up like this. And then you're basically just gonna fold the toe up and just fold it all the way until it hits, and then just kind of just compress it until this clicks into place. So once again, just fold the tail light up, and then what might be a little easier is detaching this because it locks in like that. So detach it, and then that hook goes right there. So if you kind of do that prematurely, when you swing the foot in, it'll do that for you. Then on the back, you want to do the top tabs first, and then these two, because they're hook tabs, they're weird. So you want to kind of go in sideways and then angle it in. So it looks like this. Then get those situated, and then just click the back bumper together. So that's the lower torso all done, and then focusing on the upper torso. You want to take these headlight sections and click them 2 clicks out. So 1, 2, then just 1, and then 2. This gives clearance for when you're later in the transformation. Then you can fold this out for now. Don't want to finish it up. And then you want to disconnect the chest right under this yellow piece, just like that. And then fold this up. This whole front chest assembly moves up. And then next you can take that front windshield and just click it forward like that, and straighten out that roof piece, and then just kind of straighten out the front bumper. And what you're gonna do is just shift this down and compress it, and that will straighten these out. Because if you try to do it just like this, it will not go, because you can see it gets caught on the headlight right there, so it won't go down. So you have to click these out by 1 just for the clearance. So as long as you do that, it should go in very nicely. And obviously now the bumper is all straightened out. And then you want to take the arms and just hit them down on those soft click ratchets, and then these 2 tabs are going to go underneath the leg section, kind of just making all those racing stripes connect, and then just fold the doors in. And all of these tabs and hook tabs are all going to go into this section in the leg. So just click it in on both sides, and you can again just make sure that roof stays in. And then rotate the arms 90 degrees to where the shoulders are facing each other. Then as you fold the arms down, take these front wheels and just snap them into place. And then just finish tucking the arms up like that. And that's basically it for Bumblebee in his alt mode. So here you have Bumblebee in his alt mode, and he looks really good. Of course, you can see all the paint applications done for the alt mode to make it look all nice and coherent. And if you didn't notice, in the robot mode section, the doors, if I can, get them open, there we go. The doors are actually yellow plastic, and just the window is the translucent plastic. Other than this section, you can see the painted section, but it's very little, so it's not that bad. So it's nice that they actually made the door the same plastic color as the rest of the body of the car, so it's a better color matching, which is really good. But yeah, once again, the racing stripes from the bavers and the roll cage and all that, big old wheels, big old bumper build up, and the wheels. These wheels all spin fine. The back wheels aren't that good. This isn't a good surface to test it on, but he does roll. I've tested it before. He does roll, but just this surface is really slick. So, like you see, there's a curve to it too. So, not the best thing to test for rolling, but yeah, it is pretty good. And so yeah, the only critique is obviously just the arms, which they gotta fold it up something kind of into this section potentially. But other than that, really good in alt mode. So yeah, there you have Bumblebee compared alongside a Wheeljack. You kind of see Cybertronian versus Earth. And then here we have RC see the length and all that. There's that one. And then here we have Optimus Prime. So you can kind of see how the Camaro is going to scale up. And it's pretty close to the same length. The truck sticks out like that much more, like very little. So you gotta see how far it sticks out right there. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. You also kind of saw at the end of the Bumblebee movie when they're both driving off like this. So, but yeah, they look really good together. And then here we have Battle Trap. Just because car person. Bumblebee, I think, is a little bit longer in this form. But obviously, Battle Trap is just taller and just more aggressive. So you know, yeah. And he will be my next video. It should come out in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. Wrong figure. He goes away. Then here we have Blitzwing. Just one more time. Obviously not at scale, but you kind of see what they look like together. And then, last but certainly not least, is the Off-Road Bee and Rise of the Fallen Bumblebee. So you can kind of see, like, somewhat evolution, like Jeep, old Camaro, new Camaro. But so, obviously the chest becoming the actual bumper, the backpack, the legs, and all that. Similar on these two figures. These ones just completely different molds, but they both have their arms underneath, so it's kind of running gag in the family, you could say. So yeah, this Bumblebee definitely compacts a lot more. And just real quick, you can kind of see how long that one is. But yeah, and then real quick before I forget. Weapon storage on Bumblebee is really nice. So there's this big old tab, and then there's this slot kind of created by the 2 feet. And the sword just tabs in there, just like that. And it hinders nothing, which is great. But then the blaster just like sits it back, so then you have these tabs that will go into a gap right there. It's very hard to see, but as you can see, it doesn't sink in anywhere until right here. It should. Yeah, then it sinks in and it's all flat. So that's the weapon storage for Bumblebee. And so, yeah. Let's end it off. So this has been my review for the Transformers Studio Series 100 Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. And overall, it's an amazing figure. Very good quality plastic. And then, like, good engineering, like weapons, accessories, sculpting, everything is just phenomenal. And so, like, for the most part, I would give this like 9 out of 10. It's just the arms in the vehicle mode, they're just kind of hanging out there. And then, but like other than that, like, it's a great figure. Also, just real quick, I know this is not related to anything, but before I forget, and y'all yell at me in the comments, you can store the accessories in the robot mode. So the blade just goes right here, just like that. And then the blaster, if I can get it off, just tabs right there. So that's our weapon storage. Just so I mentioned it. Not the biggest fan of it because it just looks like it's just hanging off his wings. But you know, it could be worse. There could be none. So, you know, yeah. Anyways, that was my review for the Transformers Studio Series 100 Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. Sorry, thinking of too many figures. But yeah, overall, I give this like a 9.5 out of 10. Really good figure. If you are any at all interested in the new movie, definitely pick this figure up. And obviously, Battle Trap will be next, and then obviously have Ares or Scourge, Cheetor, Optimus, all of the new Rise of the Beast figures whenever I get them. So stay tuned for all those videos. And then if you were a part of one of my previous live streams, I was building my Lego Megatron, so stay tuned for that as well. But other than that, that's about it. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.